Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to another video here on my YouTube. And this video, I promised you this video a long time ago, and I decided finally to make it because I think it's very important that we talk about it. And some people think that this is only about being yogi, or it's just about mumbo jumbo shit and stuff like that. But even me, being an image consultant, I don't shy away from these things, and I think neither should you. Meditation, man, let's talk about meditation. And I will talk about it from my own experience, because I started meditating almost a long time ago, man. I don't even remember anymore. It was like 5 years ago. Yeah, five to 6 years ago, and it completely changed my life. Because you see, meditation is a form. Right now the word is being misused. Right now everyone thinks that meditation is just about sitting on a lotus position and being like, but it's really not about that, man. In a nutshell, maybe I can give you some simple techniques by the end of this video. If you stay tuned, I will show you some few steps. But meditation is not about one thing that you do. Meditation is a way of life. It's a lifestyle. It is a way of being. So it changed me, or like I always say, it transformed me, because change, it requires absolutely nothing from you, right? Change is happening all the time, and it doesn't require of you any effort or consciousness from your part. I mean, you can just sit in your couch, eat some fucking popcorn, and you will change without you actually paying attention to it. Now, transformation requires a certain awareness, and it requires a system, and it requires work, where nothing of the old remains, but not in a negative way, right? I mean, you're still the same person, but you transform yourself and your energies and your body and your mind to a point where you can't. It's almost like you can't recognize the old self and the old limiting beliefs, because you've grown so much. So it transformed myself, it transformed my business, it transformed my relationships. I started 5 years ago, but I would say that the moment I got very seriously, it was about 3 years ago. Because I started, and like most people, when they start meditating, we bullshit around. We say that we're gonna meditate, and we maybe put on some binaural beats, which I highly recommend you start listening to them. There's tons of videos here on YouTube, man. Or you play some relaxing music and you just lay there and you start thinking about a lot of shit, and you really don't do it as a habit, right? You just do it once a month or twice a year, and you think that you know how to meditate, and it's really not about that. It's about a habit, and you need to be consistent with it, all right? So about 3 years ago is when I really started to say, like, okay, I'm gonna do this as a part of my life. And it is when truly I transformed myself and everything around me. Because the first thing that I noticed, time slows down, it's almost like time slows down, and you get to choose your decisions better, right? You're not jittery, you're not tense. You are more aware of the things that are happening around you and within you. So for instance, when you're about to get angry, you're in an argument with a client, with a significant other, and you get angry, it's almost like you already know that you're gonna get angry, but time slows down and you get to choose your emotions, your response, and you're more in control of yourself. That's one of the many benefits that I got from meditation. Also, my health. I started getting more healthy, which allowed me to immediately have more energy, which immediately allowed me to become more creative. You see, from being more healthy, I got more energy. You wake up more early, earlier in the morning. You have more time, you have more energy to make shit happen. Not only that, but also your mind is very active all the time. It's very creative. But it's almost like a contradiction, because it's very active and it's very aware. You're very mindful, but at the same time you are very relaxed, all right? Again, with this analogy of time slowing down, but at the same time you see everything, you're focused. So I think it's one of the coolest things that I've gotten from meditation, man. Also, it's not that when I started meditating, it's not that you're gonna stop thinking about stuff, because that's inevitable, man. It's almost like asking your heart to stop beating. I mean, it's a part of your body. It's a part of who you are. Your brain is supposed to function. The problem is that people think, or, you know, because wrong information, they tell you, think of nothing. Well, motherfucker, that's impossible. When you think of nothing, you are thinking of no thing. But you're still thinking because your mind is still operating. Your brain is still operating. So it's not about not thinking about anything, or not about, you know, putting your mind in blank and stuff like that. No, it's about, again, having full control over your impulses with your body, because most people can't even just sit, not in a lotus position, but just sit and do absolutely nothing, right? Everyone is posting something on fucking social media or watching, or their mind is all over the place. They can't focus on one thing. They can't just sit there and be in total silence, be totally relaxed. That is the first step. Remember, I told you I was gonna give you some like steps on how to start to meditate. The first step is be relaxed. Relaxation, man. Remember that stress is the enemy of anything that you do. When you're stressed out, you can't function properly. You can't dress yourself properly. Even if you're wearing a phenomenal outfit, if you're stressed out, your body language will make you have a very bad, because you're stressed, you will have a bad posture. Your body language is going to be awkward. So you're not going to look very good, even if you're wearing something phenomenal, right? Even if the brand is great. So really, it's not about, relaxation is about, just being, removing stress out of the equation. When you remove stress out of the equation, you function better. I don't care what the fuck you're doing, man. You just function way better than being all stressed out all the time, which is something that we see in today's society more and more and more, right? So relaxation. Then you need to focus. When you are relaxed through pranayama or through breathing exercises, through sounds, through certain positions like mudras or the mantras, which is a sound that you do a long time or over a period of time, that allows you not only to relax yourself and put your mind into a desired state, but also it links up with the next step, which is focusing. You have to be focused on one thing. If you want to focus on, watching these fucking, one spot on your wall, then focus on that. And if your mind starts to shift, allow it to go whatever the hell it wants to go, as long as you remain calm and relaxed. Don't start to get jittery and start moving around. Just be there, man. Just be there and be relaxed, all right? And there's literally so many different things, so many different benefits that you are going to get from meditation that I would never end. Maybe I will do a part 2 of this video, but I highly suggest that you start meditating. Just give yourself 5 to 10 minutes on a daily basis, disconnecting from everything, from your cell phone, from everything, and just be there, sit there, and I guarantee you that your life will change, your posture will change, your style will change, everything will change and transform, and you will become a better version from it, all right? So please start meditating, be the best version of yourself. Subscribe if you haven't already, keep sending me your questions, and I'll see you on the next one.